Hi, my name is Erin, and this is Jane. I'm an internal medicine technician here at IndyVet, and this is one of my coworkers' dogs. She's not actually diabetic, but she's going to show you guys today how to give insulin to your pets at home. So the first thing that you want to do is make sure that your pet has eaten their full meal before you start giving them their insulin. For us today, we're going to show you how to give Vetsulin. So Vetsulin, you want to make sure that you shake the vial before you draw it up, just to disperse all of the molecules. Make sure that all of the sediment at the bottom of the bottle is gone. Then you're going to take your syringe, you're going to remove the bottom cap off of the plunger, and you're going to take the cap off of the syringe. You're going to release the air. There's usually a little bit of a tightness there. Invert your bottle, insert your needle straight into the bottle, and then pull up with your middle finger, pull back on your syringe to fill it up. And then Miss Jane here, we're going to pretend that she's getting 15 units. So I'm going to push this top of the black line up to the line here. There's this 15. Pull your needle out. Set that to the side. And then I'm switching out my syringe here. We have sterile water that we're going to give Miss Janie. And for her, so you're going to tent the skin and insert your syringe or your needle straight into that little tent. Pull back. It's giving me negative pressure, which means the plunger is going back down. And then you're going to push the insulin in, pull your needle straight out, and you've just given your dog some insulin. Janie was such a good girl for her insulin injection. I'm going to take a little bit of her food that is left over from her breakfast and reward her, make sure that she knows that she was a very good girl. She's not very interested in this right now, but you always want to make sure that you're giving your dog, praise and love, whatever it is that they, enjoy after you've given them their shot, to make sure that you're giving lots of positive reinforcement after giving their injections. So as we talked about with Jane, she was using the U40 syringes with her U40 insulin, which is her Vetsulin. So that's very important that you always want to make sure that you're using the correct syringe with the correct insulin. And one way to tell is that U40 syringes, which Vetsulin always is, has a red top to it. So unlike the U40 insulins and syringes, we have the U100s, which basically just means that they are a little bit more than 2 times potent of an insulin. So you definitely want to make sure that you're using the correct syringes. There's 2 different kinds that we typically use of the U100 syringes. There's a little 1/3 ml syringe, which is really nice for very small dogs and cats, and they often, much like this syringe, has half unit increments on it. And then for our bigger dogs, we have the 50 unit syringes, which is a half of ml. And these syringes have an orange top and are used for different insulins like the Humulin R, Humulin N, Novolin, and PZI insulins.